money, get the cake. Need the dough, make it bake. They all know that I'll be great. I don't have time to wait. Mess with me, a big mistake.
What's going on, guys? Your boy Killer Kwadwoamanfoh. Welcome to another episode of Men Operating in Reality. Alright, guys. This video, I am going to talk about, you see in the title, Single Mom Breaks Down at a Friend's Wedding. I'm going to do a little reaction breakdown to this. And it's very important to actually show a video like this, especially with these women that are now becoming single mothers and kind of, you know, especially what happens, how it deals with us men, because men, these are the women that are left, single moms who are still mad and bitter and hurt and angry that the guy that they got pregnant by is not being the father to them and not being their husband or whatnot. Even though they probably told them millions of times, I'm not ready to be a father, I'm not ready to commit, I don't want to be your husband. But these women didn't listen. But before we get started, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know next time I drop, as well as if you want to help grow this page monetarily, you could donate to the Cash App and PayPal. It'd be much appreciated. All right, let's get started on this video.
So I have been spending the day taking photos for a friend of mine's wedding. I took their engagement photos at a beach about 1.5 years ago, and now it's time for their wedding. And the honest to God truth is that I'm having a really hard time being here. She has a son, I think he's 3 or 4, and she's getting married to her son's dad. I didn't think it was going to be
right there. That's the one lesson you should learn, ma'am. She's getting married to her son's dad. Now, I'm pretty sure that the woman that's getting married, she said 3 or 4 or whatever, so she was on some BS for 3 or 4 years. But the guy probably made it known that, hey, I'm trying to be there for you. I'm trying to be the father. Let's get married. But the woman was probably on some BS. Oh, I'm not ready. Oh, we have differences. Oh, it's not the right time, or whatever. Then she finally sat and thought. She probably watched Captain Samuels, but she finally sat there and thought about it. Like, yo, this is my son's father. If he's going to actually be a father in the life, he has to be in the home together. And if I can get the protection from him, I should. So she decided to finally go under this guy's wing. But let's see what this single mom says.
really hard for me until the vows. And, you know, it's like one of those moments again where it hits you that you're really a single parent. And that your kid's parent decided that you weren't good enough, and so they decided to leave.
Now, for me personally, I'll call Cap. I'm pretty sure it wasn't that it wasn't that you wasn't good enough, and he decided to leave. It's probably that you thought that he wasn't good enough, and you decided to leave. But let's go with her story. Let's just go with her story. If the person decided you weren't good enough, so you decided to leave, why did you have that man's baby? Why did you have that man's baby? This is one thing that modern women do not think about. You don't want to get married to a man. At least you can divorce him. But you have a man's child. That's for life. You're practically married at that point. You're gonna deal with that man for life. And it's going to be even worse because now you don't even have the justification to his assets anymore. You think because he has a child, he has to be beholden to you? This is the funny thing that modern women don't even realize. These modern women act like they can have all this attitude, all this craziness, not be submissive to a man, and then think because, oh, you had this man's child that he's obligated to her? Now, obviously, the right moral thing for a man to do is to take care of his child. But the way the modern system is set up, that these modern women don't want to get married and don't want to be submissive. These modern men, they don't want to go back to the old ways of taking care of the household. They've been told you don't need to take care of the household no more. Okay, cool. I'm a dip. I'm not gonna be the dad. I'm gonna not marry you. You're gonna have my baby. You're gonna be a single mom. Toodles. Before it used to be back in the day, the father was the head of the household. And if your little girl, got pregnant by the first dude she had sex with, you would put that. It was y'all remember shotgun weddings? You would put that shotgun to his back, like, yo, you are marrying my daughter. Nowadays, women don't have fathers in the household, and yes, it's both a mixture of men and women. Men don't want to be the men are not forced to go through that hardship. You they listening to these modern women talking about you need to be in your feelings, you need to be coddled, you need to be soft, vulnerable. Men are being soft and vulnerable. Do most men don't want to be just random fathers? Sure, most men don't want to be random fathers, but we were taught to take the responsibility and duty when we are married and have a wife. But now these women don't want to be wives. These women don't want to be wives. It's not just cooking and cleaning. It also comes with child rearing as well. So men are not forced to be husbands, which also means the child rearing as well. It's not just about the woman. Sorry for going a little long rant, but it's funny to me.
And their ceremony was beautiful. He cried, she cried. There was not one dry eye in the entire church.
And let me put another thing on here too. A lot of women, and I've seen this a lot. Shout out to Mr. Goodbread. I think he said this. A lot of women uh, only want to get married, but don't want the marriage. They don't want to put in the work for a marriage. They don't want to. They don't want to. It's not. And look, cooking and cleaning. While that is an important job, that's not the most important job. See, the problem is the women add the cooking and cleaning there because they want to work a job. When the women were cooking and cleaning, those women were at home, staying at home all day. So it's not about the cooking and cleaning. It's about playing your role as a husband and a wife. A husband protects and provides, while a woman, she is the helpmate. She takes care of the home. She don't have to work. Now the thing is that women think they have to work. Now, yes, two income household is a lot better than a one income household. But then the funny thing about that is that, yeah, yes, I do believe that men should pay everything. The funny thing about that is, though, women are not looking for provision. They're looking for luxury. And as I say this all the time, they're not looking for provision. They're looking for luxury. Provision is, you can stay in a one bedroom apartment. It might not be the best one bedroom apartment, but if the dude's able to pay the rent, that's cool. You stay in a one bedroom apartment, cool. Okay, it might not be in the best part of town, but he got something. He's providing. He's paying the bills. You don't have to pay the bills. You can sit at home and sit at home, cook and clean. That's it. Have the food when he comes home. That's it. You don't have to go get a job. I'm sorry to go on this little tangent, but it has to be said. It just has to be said. You don't have to go and get a job. The problem is, modern women want to go get a job, and then are burdened by that stuff they have to do as a wife, because they think getting a job and working at a job is easy. But you see how a lot of these modern women can barely hold a job nowadays, or they get mad at the job, they try and sue it. Wow. Okay, I'm sorry I'm going on a little tangent, but you know what I'm saying? It's something that irks me about modern relationships and modern marriages that people don't realize, and why these roles are important. Obviously, things could change in modern times, but in modern times, people are not taking relationships seriously. So now it's causing dysfunction, it's causing mental illness, it's causing all this type of messed up things in society. And anytime anybody bring up the real facts about it, people start shaming you. But modern women want to do whatever they want, go out, be hot girl summer, and forget there's consequences to your actions.
And one of the things that she said during her vows was, one of the first promises, and maybe it was the first promise you ever made me, was to always be here for me and our son. And ever since you made that promise, every promise since has been kept. And I just lost it behind the camera. I lost it because I wish that that was me. And as happy as I am for her, it's really hard for me.
And I'm gonna tell you another thing. Modern women are mad selfish, bro. That's why she crying. She crying because she just said it. She was crying because she was hoping that what happened to her. Oh, ever since you made that promise, every promise was kept. What? What kind of ridiculousness is that? Ridiculousness. Let's continue.
And when he started reciting his vows, talking about how much he can't even find the words to explain how much he loves her, and just how he'd never ever give up on her, and how he just thanked her and apologized for places where he was at fault, really crushed me. It just always leads me back to this feeling of just feeling really defeated. And again, it's like I'm so happy for her, but it's like, God, why couldn't that be me?
Because you made terrible choices in dating and relationships. You decided to go have fun. You were not thinking about looking for a husband. You were not thinking about being responsible as a woman, taking your role as a woman. You were not thinking about being a wife. You you were reckless with your body and had a man's baby that did not that showed you gave you plenty of red flags why you should not engage with this man. You didn't listen to none of that. You were listening to the opening between your legs. You wanted to be ran through like a Holland tunnel. And then you ended up getting pregnant by the wrong man, and now you're crying behind a camera because you made terrible choices. Sorry, ma'am. That's how the cookie crumbles.
So I'm gonna go finish shooting her reception. But
I laugh at these women, man. I laugh at these modern women because they make terrible choices and then they cry about it on social media, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you did it. You don't want to have sex. You don't want to have sex. You open your legs for the wrong guy. Like I remember back when I was younger, when I was a young boy, we used to cry that we couldn't get no woman and stuff. People used to make fun of us. Now when I'm getting older, I'm starting to see the other side that these modern women make the bad decisions and get men that are bad fathers and whatever that what happens with the man, and these modern women are now complaining. Oh, where are the good men at? Why can't I get this? Why can't I have that? But unfortunately, men who are single, and I'm pretty sure it's most of y'all, these are the women we have to deal with. These are the women we have left. It's either deal with a single mom and have to deal with a baby dad that wants to fight you or whatever. Problems with the baby father. Hell, she might even go back. She is tied to this guy. So she most likely gonna go back and have sex with this dude and cheat on you with him. If she cheats on you with anybody, it's gonna be the baby dad. But these are the women you gotta deal with, and this is why, man, you gotta just go your own way. Focus on yourself. Focus on your own purpose. Focus on you. Stop trying to date. Stop trying to get married. Stop trying to do none of that crap. Focus on yourself. Period. All right, guys. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know next time I drop, as well as if you want to help grow this page monetarily, you can donate to the Cash App and PayPal. It'll be much appreciated. All right. I will talk with you guys soon. You guys be safe. Peace.
You